Magic TV, my name's Craig. At 6 o'clock, it's time for a Magic Live. Today I'm going to be performing a routine by me. It's called Gossip, and you can get it from Alakazam. It's a close-up version of the Baby Gang. I'm here with Matt.
Close-up version of the what?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Words that you don't want to hear. You don't need to be privy to those words. So how you doing, Matt?
I'm good.
We're back with another Matt test, and you've got a sidekick. Official sidekick. It's the Matt and Jack test for this one.
Understudy.
Yeah, understudy. So when you're not available, it becomes the Jack test.
Yeah.
And this is a trick that I brought out about a year and a half ago. But people have asked me to put it on the Matt test, so they want to know what you think of it.
Oh, okay.
So
you actually get requests for that.
I'm as fucking confused as you are, to be honest.
Want to listen to what I
If you look
say?
at the stats, like, people love you.
Really?
People do love you.
Oh,
the
I don't watch them.
only thing that's more popular is the Magic podcast, and I literally have no idea why. It's me and Lloyd Barnes sitting there
I have listened to the podcast. It's just you taking the piss out of Lloyd for shagging sheep.
for 2 hours.
For 2 hours at a time.
Just that's all it
Yeah.
is. But
It's so fun to edit.
so fun to edit, especially when Lloyd's got no clothes on. But anyway,
That was a side I didn't need, but yes.
so this is an interesting thing. So you know Sarah quite well, because obviously
Your
my
wife?
wife, the
Yes, I
MD
do.
of the company, technically your boss and my boss and his boss, everyone's boss.
Everyone's boss.
Did you know she's into Gossip magazine? She's into like celebrity gossip. She's always wanting to know who's marrying who's dating who's shacking up with who.
I thought she was better than that.
I know. She goes on the websites. She partakes occasionally in discussion forums, and she buys the glossy magazines. And the other day, probably a bit longer, but it was probably about 6 months ago now. I was reading one of her magazines on the toilet, which is, I had nothing else to read. I literally, my phone was downstairs. I had no, and you need something to read, don't you? You just
Should've
need
listened to
something
the
to
podcast.
read. Should have. My phone was downstairs. I needed something to read. It was this or nothing. And I ended up ripping a page out of the book. Out of the magazine thing, which she's probably going to kill me about if she finds out. And this is the page. And the reason I took it out is I thought it was really interesting. It's a top 10. It's basically, it's a top 10. There's 10 lists. And it's like, it's all about different celebrities. So it's like the best looking man, best looking
What
women.
number am I?
You're not on there at all. No, for obvious reasons. Most powerful men, most powerful women, most talented men, richest women, richest men, most talented women, most loved men, most loved women.
Okay.
And we're going to try and do something kind of interesting with this. Now, each one, how this thing works is there's 10 lists and they're numbered in gold numbers. Can you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at each list, there's 10 names under each list, and they've got their numbers next to them in red. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10th most loved woman is Uma Thurman, apparently.
Okay.
That's how this thing works. So we're going to use it to generate a random celebrity name.
Cool.
Because if I asked you to name a celebrity, I tend to find when I do that, most people will go, everyone thinks of that name, because a lot of people will think of somebody who's like current or popular or whatever.
Yeah.
And this way, there's like singers, there's dancers, there's comedians, there's actors, there's actresses, there's TV actors, film actresses, there's wrestlers, there's tons of rappers, loads of different people on here.
Okay.
So, we're going to do it this way. We're going to make it completely random. I want you to think of a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, but don't say it out loud, just get it in your head.
Okay.
You got a number?
Yeah.
Now, don't tell me the number, but I want Jack to think of a number from 1 to 10, and I want it to be a different number. So is your number odd or even?
Odd.
Odd. So you're going to think of an even number.
Okay.
And then you guys are going to work together like a team, marketing and sales coming together in one beautiful moment. So you're thinking of odd, you're thinking of even. Here's what's going to happen. In a second, I'm going to give you this list.
Okay.
And you're going to use your number to look up the list. So if you're thinking of 2, for example, it'll be the best looking woman. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever number you're thinking of, you look up that list. You then I'm going to look away. You're going to put it down, and you, Jack, are going to use your number on that list. And you're both going to remember that celebrity.
Okay.
So, for example, if you were thinking of 2, it'd be best looking woman. If you were then thinking of 6, it would be Katy Perry.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you get it?
Yep.
That way it's going to be completely random.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to look away, taking my glasses off and shutting my eyes. So first of all, Matt, you find the list that you're thinking of. When you found the list, you and Jack work together and look at a celebrity. Have you got it?
Yep.
What? Which?
So Jack's even number is going to be used to...
Okay.
Yeah, now, Matt, have a look at that. Did you see the celebrity in the list, yeah?
Yeah.
So just look at that list that you're on. That celebrity doesn't appear anywhere else on that list. And if you look at the list previous to that, you're not going to see that celebrity. If you look at the list next to it, or the next list, you're not going to see the celebrity. You can look at every single list and look at that number on every single list, and you're not going to see that celebrity. That celebrity is completely unique. Would you agree? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, close it up. Sit on it. Would you guys agree that there's no way I could know that celebrity?
Yeah.
There's no way, right? Because I don't know what numbers you're thinking of. So I'm going to do this with you because I feel I have a connection with your weirdness, but I'm going to want you to focus as well. I want you to imagine that you're in a cinema.
Okay.
And the cinema screen's in front of you, and the name of the celebrity that you're thinking of is on the cinema screen.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to imagine that it's there in neon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, big letters across the whole of the cinema screen, neon. What colour is the neon?
Blue.
That tells me that this is a male celebrity. That's not magic, that's psychology. Blue, purple, green, red tends to be male. So I know it's a male celebrity. I want you to imagine the image of that celebrity. Have a look at the image right there. And think of the celebrity. This is somebody that you know. This is somebody who's, I mean, you couldn't pick up the phone. But what I mean is you're aware of their body of work. If you saw them, you'd know who they are and what they do, right?
Yeah.
Concentrate a little bit more. Okay, interestingly as well, even though there's lots of different like singers, dancers, comedians, this is an actor.
Yeah.
And it's not just any actor. It's not like a TV actor in like a little bit part. We're talking about like a movie actor that's been in like blockbusters and stuff. Big name actor, right?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing like, for a second I saw a flash of muscles. Tells me they've been in action films, not exclusively just action films, but they are known for, you know, action roles throughout their career at various different points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Think of the first name.
Yeah.
And think of the amount of letters in the first name. It's quite a short first name, isn't it? Like 5 or 6 letters?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And the surname, that's about the same amount of letters, isn't it? Like 5 or 6 letters? Or is it slightly less?
Slightly less.
Slightly. Oh, sorry, it's 4 letters, isn't it? The surname, yeah, 4 letters. Okay, it's interesting. I think I've got this. In fact, I think I got this before you even thought of the celebrity, which is crazy because you could have thought of any celebrity. But I did. I got this before you even. No, I did. I've got a picture in my pocket. If I told you I had a picture of your celebrity in my pocket, would that be good? You haven't even said the celebrity out loud.
No.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? This is going to knock your socks off. This is incredible. Here's a picture of your celebrity as a 6-month-old baby.
Why do you have that in your pocket?
Well, that's the picture of your celebrity. I mean, I have to be honest, it's not a recent headshot.
It's not.
I gathered that.
But that is your. Who were you thinking of?
Who was I thinking
Yeah.
of? Johnny Depp.
I mean, it's more current on the other side. I
What
mean,
the fuck?
No way.
What the fuck?
So there you go, guys. That's another. What is it? It's another Magic Live in the bag. Do me a favour. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. You want to see more videos like this? Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with another Magic Live. I'll see you then.